Hey, what's going on? This is your main man, Definite. And good evening. We doing a podcast. Uh, well, shit, I should say good morning. It's 12:37 a.m. What's going on? Yo, when the mood strikes, man, or I should say when the spirit strikes, I just flow with it, man. Doing a podcast tonight or this morning on dementia. How many people out there is dealing with a loved one that is suffering from dementia? Dementia is something that, unfortunately, a lot of us is going to probably end up dealing with, in our later years. You know what I mean? It's a disease that I'm not 100% familiar with, but for the most part, I think the general knowledge of it is, it affects elderly people, makes them forgetful, sometimes, restless. They can't stay, sit still. They up all night for the most part. Sometimes they could be moody, and it has different stages. I don't know all the stages, but I do understand that the later stages, they totally lose grasp of reality, and they won't even remember their loved ones, who their loved ones are. And that's scary, man. Like dealing with somebody, like, if you're taking care of a parent, elderly parent, and, to think one day that they're not even going to recognize you anymore. You know what I mean? That's scary. It's scary, man. I'm dealing with it now, actually. I'm helping out with a family member. My mother's sister, youngest sister, and she has dementia, and it's hard, man. Because she doesn't remember nothing, and it's difficult. Like, she'll ask the same questions over and over all day long. It gets to be, stressful. Hey, sometimes I'll lose my cool with her because, damn, like, it'll be like every 10 minutes she's asking me the same thing over and over. And, it becomes, frustrating after a while. Sometimes I'm on the phone trying to, make a business call or something, or, I'm just talking to a friend or whatever. And, I can't even get through the conversation or handle my business because she's in the background calling me every 10 minutes. And when she's calling you, she sounds so frantic, like it's an emergency. But in fact, it's just her, just wanting attention. That's what I think, she's just lost her sister about 6, maybe 8 months ago, and she's the last one. There was 3 of them. My mother was the oldest. Then her sister, their sister Joni, she was the middle child, and then my aunt now. She's the youngest. So now she's all by herself. And, I guess everybody she grew up with and she knows is gone now. And her husband died, who she was married to, I think, over 40 years. Yeah, they were married over 40 years. I forget the exact date, how many years, but it's definitely over 40. They were married before I was born. So yeah, it gotta be. Everybody dying now. Her husband passed away like a year ago, so she's all by herself. I mean, she has a son, but everybody that she knows and everything that she ever knew, as far as her life and her reality, is fading away. And, I'm pretty sure that's scary, Not to mention that, she's like a prisoner in her own mind, her own body. Sometimes, she'll call me and I go there and I'm like, yeah, what you need? And she don't want nothing. I'm like, so why did you call me? And, she was like, I don't know. I mean, that's scary. Like, you don't know why you even doing things. Dementia is just, it's sad, man. It's sad to watch when you're going, through it with like I said, a loved one. It's hard, man. It's hard to watch. Like, my heart really goes out to her. It does. Like, I hate to watch her just, just go down like this. It's really sad to witness, because I do remember when she was, younger. Was 100%. She was a totally different person. The aunt that I knew, coming up, she was a strong person, independent person, self-efficient person. And now she's just the opposite. She's a shell of who she was. And that's sad. Sad. So, when you're watching your loved one go through this, and it's nothing you can do, comfortable, that's what I try to do. I try to make her as comfortable as I possibly can, I wash her clothes, I'll make up her bed, I'll feed her through the G-tube 3 times a day. I'll give her meds, you know what I mean? If she need a sweater, if she cold, I'll give her a sweater or whatever. And I try to motivate her, I try to keep her spirits up, because it can't be easy living like that. And like I said, I think about when I could get her age, and I just pray I don't go through, what she's going through. And, I feel bad even saying that, because it sounds really harsh and selfish, but I mean, I got to keep that 100. I just hope that doesn't happen to me when I get her age, because, wow. But I got to hand it to her. She's a strong woman to get up every day and go through that, I mean, sometimes I've seen her sit in her wheelchair and she'll be just have her head in her hands and she'll just be crying, She, my heart goes out to her, man. That's all I can say. She's a strong woman to wake up every day to keep going through that shit. Strong woman, gotta be, And it takes toll on all of us that have to, endure, our loved ones going through this, I don't know how could you even classify it? Because it's not living, they're just existing. So yeah, might as well say as they go through this, this is existence. Because it damn sure ain't living, But, for those that are going through it, man, only thing I could tell you is, I know it ain't easy trying to take care of a loved one that is suffering from it. And, I know some days they have you